What's up, members? Jack here. Quick tip Monday. Today we're going to work on a flop shot. Unfamiliar with a flop shot, it goes straight up in the air. It's pretty cool. Drops straight down. Doesn't have much rollout to it. Phil Mickelson pretty much mastered this shot, and I'm going to do my best to walk you through the easiest way to hit it. Only a couple steps really with a flop. First and foremost is an open stance. So I'm open right now. This is neutral. This is closed. We want a nice kind of wide open stance to keep our balance with this swing. Second, that ball is going to be played off the front foot. Right? We don't want it in the middle of the back. We're trying to get as much loft underneath this club as we can to really hit up to drive it up into the air. Third, our hands are going to be set just a touch lower than they usually are. So the tendency is our hands are a little higher where we want them, but this time we want them really low. And when we lay them low, that club is laying pretty open and flat when it comes down to it. So it almost kind of looks like a spatula when you're putting it down underneath the ball. And what we're trying to utilize here, even though we have the club laying pretty flat, we're still using the bottom of the club, the bounce of the club, to be able to drive that ball straight up in the air. And finally, with your takeaway and follow through, it's going to be a pretty vertical takeaway. So we're going straight up and speed through it. We can't quit on the ball because you decelerate, you're going to catch it literally with the bottom of the club. You're going to hit it straight across the green or into the bunker here. You need to stay down and through with some speed underneath the ball. So don't quit on it. I have an open stance. I'm also going to keep some weight forward, just a touch forward as well to keep my balance here. That club is laying nice and flat. I'm going to utilize the bounce. And remember to keep those hands soft. Now, again, I say it a lot, but we're setting these with intention, but we're not going to be really tense with them. We're going to keep them nice and soft and low underneath the ball. So the weight's forward. I have an open stance. The club is pretty much there. And your last thing when you take that club back, you want to feel like you're swinging left, like we do in bunker shots, right? So just to be able to get through and underneath that ball. So I'll demonstrate. Straight up in the air, land soft, roll out a touch, walk you through it one more time. And also, just a heads up too, we're hitting this shot when we have a fluffed lie. We don't want to be hitting this when the ball is kind of sitting really down or off of a bare lie. You want to be able to have some grass to work with underneath it so you can slide that club right under and through. So one more time, I have an open stance. That club is laying nice and flat. My hands are a little lower. Have my weight a touch forward. And I'm going to take the club vertical up, accelerate through the ball, and kind of finish a little bit to my left. That's about it, guys. Any questions, come see me in the pro shop. Hope you have a tremendous week. Get practicing. If you're playing in the Tour Championship, it's a big one. And hope to see you out there on Saturday. Have a great week, guys.